Hey everyone, here in the garage, just bringing a little thought to you. Obviously you can see tabletop is assembled here behind me. I've gotten some work done on this. You know, last time we were here together, I shared with you as I was working on this about the pocket hole jig and talked about integrity, how it holds our life together, how it upholds and supports it. And today, on my little version of an infomercial, I feel like this is reminding me of home improvement from my childhood with Tim the Toolman Taylor. That's kind of what I feel like I'm doing here. But what I want to talk to you today, the tool that I want to talk to you today is wood glue. Okay, now before you tell me that I'm shortchanging you and wood glue is not really a tool or any other smart aleck comment that you may have, wood glue is awesome. This stuff is incredible. What I want to talk to you about is just like I use wood glue and the screws to hold this tabletop together in our lives, this topic I want to talk to you about today, it works together with integrity, with character, what we talked about on Friday, and it's faith. Faith is an incredibly powerful tool that God has given us to succeed, to thrive in our lives. Now, obviously, there's a lot of different kinds of faith. There's the faith, you know, that I just believe everything's going to work out okay. Well, you tell me how that works for you. I choose in my life to put faith in Jesus, to put faith in God, you know, and I believe together with the character that I strive for, that I fight for every day, and sometimes I succeed and sometimes I don't. But with that character, with that integrity that I strive for, you combine that with faith, and man, you have a recipe for some incredible things. I've got a scripture verse that I want to share with you. It's found in 2 Corinthians 4, verse 18, and it says, "So we don't look at the troubles we can see now. Rather, we fix our gaze on things that cannot be seen. For the things we see now will soon be gone, but the things we cannot see will last forever." Things we cannot see. That is actually the definition of faith, right? It's easy to put faith in things. Well, it's easier anyways to put faith in things that we can see. You know, there's not very often we take the time to think if this chair is worthy of our faith. When you see a chair at a restaurant, you sit down in the chair. You just expect that it's going to do its job. But in our life, when it comes to things that we can't see, that's when it becomes much more of a challenge. You know, that's when this whole idea of faith and whether or not we're going to choose to place our faith in the right spot really becomes an issue. It really becomes a huge question for us. So I've kind of rambled tonight, but I do want to bring that topic of faith. Again, faith and character combined, man, it gives you an incredible recipe for success in our lives. Before we talk about talents and giftings and everything else, we're still building up that support, building up that foundation. And if we set our foundation on faith and character, we have a recipe to accomplish some incredible things. So just like this table is going to take a lot of abuse from my 3 crazy kids. It's just cheap pine. It's going to get beat up and dented and everything else. But when we live our life held together by faith and character, we'll be able to last the storm and survive. Hope you take something from that, and we'll be with you again on Wednesday. See you then.